Hey folks, today I want to walk through a brief instructional video of how to install Fontagent Windows 9, our latest release as of February 11th, 2020. Now when you receive your invoice and downloads, you're going to download Windows 9 and you're going to be presented with an installer folder. You're going to open up that folder and you're going to have some choices there. You have an installer, README, and setup. Please click on the installer to install the software itself. I've already installed the software for the purposes of this video just to make things happen a little quicker. But I did want to point out the README file. Please read this. It goes over some interesting things that we've added to version 9, like nested sets, faster previews, auto activation support for Creative Cloud 2020 products, Adobe and monotype font support, which gives you the ability to view the Adobe and monotype font folders from their font services in Fontagent. And also just something to know that we do not migrate from our older version, version 4, to 9. We also give you the location of where to install the plugins for auto activation. So please review this README file. It's very important. So once I've done the installation, I can pin the application to my taskbar here. So let's go ahead and open it up really quick just to point out a couple of things. So once the software loads and installs, it's probably checking the server right now because I'm attached to the cloud server. And I've got a couple thousand fonts I've got to load, and there you have it. We have this left pane here, and we've moved all fonts and imported fonts up to the top just for convenience. Sets. Now the cloud, of course, always denotes that it's coming from the server. You can also have local sets. You can have smart sets if you choose to do so. And then, of course, here's your Adobe and Skyfont sets. If you use those services, those fonts will appear here. Okay, very straightforward, very simple. Let's take a look at the About menu real quick. I want to go to the Options. Be sure that if you're going to use the auto activation that you enable it here. You can also show the conflict resolver, and you can also leave activated fonts on exit. Sharing. In this case, we're using cloud server. You could also be using a local server or no server. And synchronization. How often do you want to synchronize with the server if you're using that product? So just keep those things in mind under Options in the Fontagent About area. So just keep that in mind. Some of the new things that we've added to the product, of course, is we've redone some of the interface here, and we've added tags and comments. So now you can go in and add new tags by just typing them in here. And I could just say test, and there's a new tag. I can go to the tags that maybe are on the server if you're using a server and select those and say OK and add those if I want to. I can add comments in here, and this can go by font. So if I select a given font, as you can see, this one shows that it was a cat font. Let's see if I can find it again. There we go, cat font. And you can also delete them. So keep that in mind as well. So if you like to classify your fonts a given way that's comfortable for you, you can use this locally, or you can select tags that have been added to a server. So keep that in mind as well with this new version of Fontagent for Windows, version 9. Now, if I'm going to install these plugins in an Adobe Creative Cloud product, I'm probably going to go to, of course, my folder menu here, my File Explorer, and I'm going to go to this PC, and I'm going to go to local drive. And for Adobe products, since they're 64-bit, I'm going to double-click on Program Files, Adobe. I'm going to select the Adobe application and go to the Plugins folder, and there I'm going to drag the plugins that I find in this location. So I've gone to the Adobe plugin area, so everybody knows where that is, I'm sure. And so let's go back, and back, and back. If I go into Programs 86 and go into Insider Software version 9, you can see that there's a plugins folder. You can make copies of these, drag them to the desktop just for easier installation, and then follow the instructions on the README file I showed you earlier about how to install those in each given Adobe application. Now, if you're using 2018, 2019, or 2020, these plugins work for all those. So don't be tricked by these names here, but they all work for 18, 19, and 20. Alrighty, and that's it. Once you've done that, you're ready to go, ready to use auto activation in Fontagent 9 for Windows. You're ready to explore the new features such as tagging and comments, etc. And of course, how we've laid out the new format of putting the all fonts and imported fonts up at the top for you. If you have any questions, you can always contact us at our website, www.insidersoftware.com, or you may email our support staff at support@insidersoftware.com. Thank you and have a great day.